Hey everybody, this is Joel Hoekstra of Whitesnake and Transiberian Orchestra. I want to have some fun with you guys today, give you some exercises on an old trick of mine, just tapping an octave away from what I'm playing with my left hand. So we're going to use the G blues scale today, but it really could be any scale, and I'll kind of elaborate on that as we go, but here's exercise 1 for you. So I just want to start out by showing you tapping an octave away on the G blues scale as if we're just going to play it. So instead of just playing with my left hand, I'll just go that far for now. I'm just also going to have my right hand up here playing the exact same thing and pulling off. Now with the right hand, for those that haven't done a lot of tapping, it's really important that you not try and push down because you won't get a good, clear sound on the pull-off. I'm going to pull up across the string. So an octave away, 12 frets up from G here on the low E is 15. So I'm setting that down first, pulling off to the low G. Now same deal here. The next note obviously would be B flat or the 6th fret. I'm just going an octave away. So we have, okay, now on the A we have the 3 right in a row, right? Okay, now on the D string, same deal here where we would play the 3rd and the 5th frets, correct, in the scale. So just tapping an octave away. So every note. Okay, now we're just going to keep going up, man. I mean, I think most of you guys hopefully know the G blues scale out there, and if not, you'll learn it this way, although the exercise will be quite a bit more difficult than just playing the scale. But here we go. There's for the next string, so the left hand is on 3, 5, and 6. The right hand is on 15, 17, and 18. And I do use all my fingers on my right hand when I do this stuff, but I think you could probably get away with doing it with just one finger if you're one of those guys that's just comfortable with doing that on the right hand. It's more of a concept lesson than anything for you guys. And then on the next string, we would play 3 and 6 with the left hand, 15 and 18 with the right. And same thing on the high E, okay? So going all the way up. Okay? And I think I have it coming down on the lesson itself. And all right, so all in all, we have so the second exercise, what I want to do is instead of going one note at a time, we're going to think about both notes. So we've got a group of 4, right? The best way I found to break that up for you guys was to start with the highest note up here on the low E. So, okay, now the next 2 notes on this string would be, and here, so we have, so again, kind of tricky in that I'm trying to pull off with the right hand. All those pull-offs have to come up. So obviously we're to a point where you can't use one finger any longer with the right hand, but do what you can on working them up. It's pretty easy to get the first and the middle going, I find, for most people. So we've got, okay, so here's what we have. Again, I'm just pulling off to the same notes on the left hand there. So the right hand now is going to get 17, 15, 5, and 3 on the left. So we have, okay, just continuing on up here. So all in all, climbing that G blues scale, we have okay. Now I think on the exercise itself, it comes down again. In the magazine. So our whole exercise is going to be this. So something else that would work that's a little different than that is just making it groups of 5 with each one. So I'm just starting with my first finger up here. and hammering down the higher note. And so every two notes that I can find within that G blues scale pattern, I'm going to do that. So okay, so we have climbing the scale. Okay, I think to be exact, yeah, in the exercise, we probably should play this to match the groups of four pattern. Okay. So, one last for the guys who are really getting into the tapping with their right hand. I'm just going to double up and turn it into a groups of 7 from our groups of 5 here with the right hand. So, starting with the first finger. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 notes in that sequence. So again, just repeating it with every two notes of the G blues scale pattern. So I'm going to do that here. Okay, so climbing the scale. So I think I actually, in the exercise itself in the magazine, I think we only did it ascending because it's 10 million notes to write out in a on a page, but just to reiterate with this, it doesn't have to be the G blues scale with this, it can be anything. So, for example, taking just a G power chord. Come up with some cool stuff that way. Or let's take a different scale. Try like, you know, something in G harmonic minor. And again, to get into the groups of 4 with that would be something like this. Or 5s. Or the 7s that we were talking about. Anyway, I hope you guys have some fun with the concept itself. Obviously be inventive with it, and you never know where you're going to end up.